What's going on, everybody? Here, and welcome to we're checking out the Nintendo Direct. We're gonna do a little live reaction thing, or not a live reaction because this is a video, but anyways, we're gonna react to it. We're gonna check it out. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. I'm having a fantastic day. Now, before we even get started, it says right on the thing that there is no Nintendo Switch 2 information, so that's kind of a bummer, but we're gonna check it out anyways. Have a good time. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. I'm having an all right day. We've been struggling with the internet over here. More about that another time, but yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get on into this, and let's see what we've got going here. Okay, they had like 30 solid minutes of a red screen. Here we go. All right, let's check this out, shall we? So obviously the Nintendo Direct. What are we gonna start with here? Now, I also want to say that there's going to be a lot of stuff that I don't know. I don't play every single Nintendo game out there. So if there's something that looks amazing to you and I don't sound excited about it, leave a comment. Let me know. Anyways, Erdrick's legacy continues, is passed down through the age. Okay, here, let's just get going. Let's do this. Okay, so I saw a little clip about this. You know what this reminds me of? Me and Missy played a game. We played Sea of Stars, and it for some reason I was like, is this Sea of Stars? But it probably isn't, unless there's like a second one. But it looked kind of this. It looked neat. So big old bossy. If this is interesting to you, like I would recommend checking out Sea of Stars. But this looks cool. This looks fun. I don't know what it is though. Did we just create a rainbow bridge? Oh, it's Dragon Quest. Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of hate on that one. I've never been a Dragon Quest person. That actually looks really fun though. Hello, I might have to check that out. Also, I'm going to be cutting things as we go because this is a video and we don't need to see absolutely everything. So I'll be cutting dead parts out here and there. So, yeah, just so you guys know.
We'll also tune in for that as well.
They are going to have a special Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So we've got a little bit of time. Escape from Dire Straits. What is this? Oh, this looks like an Among Us type game.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
No? Okay, I hope it's not. I'm not a big fan of that genre of games where it's like everybody works together to do something, or you all to get killed, stuff like that. They're a lot of fun, but I don't really play those. It's one of those detective type games. Okay, very neat. Not my type of game, but still cool. I know a lot of people like them. I'm trying to remember there's a game specifically that's kind of like this that comes to mind, but I can't remember what it is. It's another Nintendo game that a lot of people really enjoy. All right, No Sleep for Konami Date. Unleash the Supernatural. What do we have here? Did it say detective again? Detective and what?
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Okay, so we got a remaster.
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective.
Ah, we got another detective. We got another one.
He also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon.
Interesting.
Work with your demons to strike an enemy's...
All right, consume darkness. What is it?
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger?
This is a Pac-Man game.
Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins.
Waka 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 waka.
As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
Okay, so we got a side-scrolling platformer.
Examining your surroundings,
because there's not enough of those in existence.
With Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
Oh my God, I was joking.
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile.
I was
When
100%
facing
joking.
imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
So Pac-Man eats me, and then I become Super
By
Mech.
consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
I'm not gonna lie, I want to now check
Work
this
to
out
uncover Puck's true goal
because
and devour
it sounds
enemies to
interesting.
survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist.
It's a
from the
Shadow
iconic
Pac-Man.
when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
okay, so I just had to look up. Is that like a legit actual like Puck? Because the original Pac-Man was originally Puck-Man, right? So its name was Puck. Is that like an actual legit thing? That kind of looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want to check it out.
March begins.
Is this Patapon?
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Oh my gosh, I played Patapon
Play
on.
your drum to the beat.
You know what's weird is
and
I
give
could
different
have sworn I played it
commands
on.
to the Patapon Army. For example,
I played this on. I want to say I played this on the PSP. Okay, I just had to look. Yes, I did in fact play Patapon on the PSP. Actually, you know what's funny is I think I have it in this mess behind me of games. That is so funny. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for this one.
Patapon
Yep.
advances them forward.
Oh my gosh.
While Pawn
That's so funny.
Patapon has them attack.
Such a funny little
If you
game, but
string
like it
together
was, I don't know,
combos
it
with
was
good
cool.
timing,
It's a rhythm battler, but like
riding
it's so
Kiba
funny.
Pawn
It's like an
to the
army
shield
controlling kind of
savvy
thing.
Tate.
That's cool. July 11th. That's actually, I mean, that's not too far away.
Welcome to Zephyr Town,
Okay, what do we have here?
a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
Zephyr Town? Is that what it said?
This is where your new life begins.
Story of Seasons. Oh, okay. Grand Bazaar.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage
Misty's
of
gonna like
activities
this.
to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend
Farming
to your
games are
farm
always a
while
fun time.
growing crops
They're
and
always a good
caring
time.
for animals.
Yeah, Misty's gonna like
Then
that.
sell your produce
For
and
sure.
other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As
Oh,
bazaar
that's kind of
sales grow,
fun. That already looks
you'll
fun.
help
I'm
the
already
once
excited for this.
famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals.
I don't know if I've ever played the other Story of Seasons though. I know I've seen it. I don't know if I've actually played it myself though.
If you find that special someone.
Oh, you can get married. That's nice. She's in
Plus,
multiplayer?
taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
That's interesting.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
All right. That looks kind of cool. This looks good. Oh, finally! Metroid Prime 4 Beyond? I played Dread. I enjoyed Dread. I thought Dread was a lot of fun. It is about time. I actually have chills. I'm excited about this. Oh, the music. Oh, I hope the controls are good.
Is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
I'm excited for this.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Okay, there's definitely a lock-on feature. I can see that. I like that.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers.
We're gonna talk more about
Psychic
this afterwards.
abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Well, that's kind of cool.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Huh. Okay, interesting. Chosen one. We welcome you. You gotta have some good ball play in there.
And what
Ball form
will
is,
be her
you know,
fate
it's so critical.
after being summoned to Vuros?
Oh,
The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
okay. So we place our faith in you. Okay, so hold on. Couple things about that one. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to scroll back. This is a whole like hour and a half live stream. Oh, we're not done. Oh, we're not done. There's more. No. That's a black and red suit. Let's go. That was a black and red suit. Now it is now my new favorite form of Samus right there. That's how it is. That's how it will be. Okay, so one thing about that, I liked the fact that you were fighting multiple enemies like that. Like it just showed that little brief thing where there's like multiple enemies coming at you and you're kind of like, you know, shooting at multiples. Because one of the things that about the previous games was it did a very good job of like isolating you and making you feel like you were alone. But you only really ever had like one or two enemies to like worry about at a time. It felt like, I mean, there were some encounters where there was like a whole bunch, you know, but I liked that because it makes the world feel a little bit more alive. It makes it feel like it's a little bit more like infested, like they're against you and stuff, and a little bit more actiony. So I'm excited for that. I'm not even. We're just gonna continue on, but that was pretty cool. I'm excited. That new suit. Oh, that new suit though. That new suit is sick. I'm excited for that. All right.
Even more challenges await Samus.
Okay, yeah, see, here we go. I guess I
hope
gotta
you're
just
looking
continue the
forward
video.
to exploring with
So-
Samus's new psychic abilities.
Okay, the new psychic abilities, those all look cool and stuff.
Okay.
I'm the
Let's move on to some more headlines.
new suit though. That new suit.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
Stir up some mischief. This looks like a
Once upon
potion
time,
making
there was a
game.
drab coffee serve them
A
to your
Disney
villainous
potion making
visitors,
game. Who knew?
Including Ursula. Today,
All right, Disney Villains Curse Cafe. There you go. If you're into cafe making and Disney, there you go. You have it.
summon a spellbinding adventure.
A spellbinding adventure.
Hang out with friends at their homes.
It looks like a cute little fun game.
Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Enrollment begins when
All right,
Witchbrook flies onto
Witchbrook.
Nintendo Switch.
It looks
this
like a cute
holiday.
game. Cute little cozy game. You can just chill and play. Maybe not my cup of tea, but that's all right.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity.
The Eternal
In this
Life of
hand-drawn
Goldman.
platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with
Interesting.
magical parts. Then use its abilities
I
to
like the
find
art
your
style.
own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on
We got
Nintendo
another 2D
Switch
platformer.
this holiday.
Side-scrolling 2D platformer.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of
Oh.
arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series.
I've always enjoyed these
Titles
type of games.
include
Why is there?
Battle to
Hold
the-
on. Can we just talk? Why is there pre-orders on eShop items? Like, why is that a thing? I don't understand that. Like the whole idea behind the pre-order was to pre-order so you didn't miss out, so it didn't sell out. It's an eShop. Like you're never gonna sell out of that. You know what I mean? Like, I think we forgot what
Rift
pre-orders
of
are
the
for.
Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons
Okay.
in each lane to fight monsters in
Rift of the
rhythm-based
Necro
combat.
Dancer. Oh.
Keep the cadence.
What do we have here?
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the
Tama-
Tamagotchi Connection series.
Tamagotchi Plaza.
There are stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the
Oh,
dentist. and arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help.
So it's like a whole bunch of little mini games kind of thing. Is that what it
Provide
is?
good customer service. June 27th.
June 27th. There you go. Tamagotchi Plaza. I thought it was Tamagotchi. That's what I've been saying for literally my entire lifetime. Okay. Finally, we're getting into some little more actiony here. Pokemon Legends ZA. Absolutely. We're ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here,
Quasartico
we'll get a
Inc.
glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
So the city parks, the city
catch
parks are
Pokemon
infested with
here.
Pokemon.
But they might be
Wow, I
hostile.
like their ball throwing
If you
mechanic.
sense
It's like they
trouble,
stole that from Power
get
World
to
or something.
safety.
That's right, I said it.
There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Oh, look at that. Look at these
People
cute
and
Steelix.
Pokemon
That's
live
cool.
easygoing lives in Lumio City.
I'm excited for it. I'm still excited
But-
for it.
When night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones.
I don't like the word Royale.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During
Interesting.
battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Interesting.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Well, I want to be Z rank forever.
Trainers
That's not
who
fair.
reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
Was that it? Okay. I was like, no,
Day
give me more.
and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA.
Late
launches on
2025.
Nintendo Switch later this year.
I was hoping we were gonna have an actual release date. So it said late 2025, and I think I was hoping we were gonna have an actual date. We're not gonna have an actual date because I think it's gonna launch around the same time as the Switch 2. And if they put the date for this as whatever date in late 2025, people are gonna be like, oh, that's when the Switch launches immediately. So they are having like I said, they're having a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct on April 2nd, I believe. So I'm wondering if it'll get announced then, along with like whatever games are gonna be coming out, that like day one games, you know. And it could be Pokemon ZA. So I don't know. It'll be exciting. I want to see. Are you guys interested in the Switch 2? Let me know. Leave a comment. Let's continue on. Let's see what else we have. Is there anything else?
Lumio City,
I mean,
where the game is
I'm just
set,
saying that was
the
like
aura transforms between
pretty
day
exciting.
and night. It seems there are even
I mean,
more
it's pretty
secrets
exciting,
to
but at the same time,
uncover.
I
Please be on the
actually
lookout
kind of like
for
that
more
Royale
information
system.
in the future.
Because it kind of feels like the old, like the original games where you would walk in, you know, break the path of somebody and like they would immediately fight you, you know. So it kind of feels like that. So it's not like this, I don't know, other type of Royale that's like infecting every game
Please take a
genre
look
ever.
at this.
What do we have here? What is
Hello
this?
there.
Hi. Did they take the
It sounds
offline
easy.
dinosaur Google game and make it into an actual game?
But the timing is super tricky.
If I can play a game with my eyes closed, I've done it wrong. I feel like you've done it wrong as the game. All right. You know, it's probably a lot more fun than I'm giving it credit for.
Groove, a brand
With game cards, you can put a game featuring
What is
Mario in
this?
this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card. In the future,
the VGC.
virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
I'm curious what this.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Okay.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Why don't you just... I'm gonna wait.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Okay, see,
You can
this is
also
where...
lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
This is... Okay, hold on. Up to 8 Nintendo account users connected together into a family group. Okay. So this is where... This is what I was actually kind of curious about. I was waiting for this, specifically this.
Family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You
Okay.
can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
So I like that because I have a large family and my wife has a Switch, my kids have a Switch. So the thing with the digital games, I never bought digital games because you couldn't, like, I can take the cartridge out and give my kid the game, you know what I mean? And then they can play it. So that answers that question, and I actually really like that. Now, this is what I would like to see in addition to this, because this is like the other side, the other flip to that coin, right? Is and I don't know if they could do it because like you'd have a physical version, but like if you had bought a physical version of a game, if you could also get the virtual one, so that way, if say you were somewhere and you didn't have the game physically accessible to you, but you could like send, you have to be next to them to lend them out the game anyways. Anyway, whatever. That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool because it helps like family things like me. I still purchase physically if I can on everything because physical media is like, you can't ever get it taken away, you know, but like digital stuff can always be taken away. So we're running into that problem more and more now. So I always recommend buying physical media. Always. Even if you put the game in and it fully downloads it, having the physical game is just so much more important. It's yours forever. You have that game.
The virtual game card feature lets
That's
you
actually really
swap
cool.
games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
Oh, Nintendo
This
Switch 2
feature
systems.
is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
Will be added in the
Let's take a
system
look
update via
at
late
more
April.
Nintendo Switch games.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I think that's really good for families. Because actually, you know what? There are some games that are only digital. So instead of having to purchase multiple of the same games, you don't have to. That's pretty cool. Very good. Good on them. Oh, this looks cool. We're getting some other games that have already been out. Okay, so High on Life. I've never actually played this game. I was gonna play it the day it came out, and it looks like so much fun. I'm not gonna lie though, High on Life is not a Nintendo like appropriate game. Like there's so many things in that game that are like that's kind of crazy to see that go into the Nintendo. Because like Nintendo's always been like this, like, you know, this like safe place for all these safe games to play. Now it's like High on Life is not amongst those, unless I wonder if they had to change any lines or like get rid of anything. Star Overdrive, that's pretty cool. Oh, The Wandering Village, yes! The Wandering Village is a really fun game. I really like that game. We played that here on the channel. It was a good time. King of Meat. Again, the type of games coming out to Switch. Lose Lagoon. Never played this. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. Some of these games I've not even seen before.
Uncover history once more. An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo
Saga Frontier
Switch.
2 remastered.
Meet Gustav, the royal
Are we
heir,
gonna have like a
and
big
will the
finale
explorer.
game? Because like there's only there's
Two
like 10 minutes
heroes
left.
whose beautiful puzzle games.
So we got Monument
Wander
Valley.
through isometric worlds filled with
Looks
stunning
interesting.
landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying
Oh.
secrets to unfold.
Optical illusions.
In
Okay.
Monument Valley,
I'm waiting
lead
for
the
like where's
silent
the
Princess
where's the
Ida
final
in her
big
quest
title?
for
I was
forgiveness
actually thinking that the
while
final big thing would be like the
outsmarting
Nintendo Switch 2, like,
enigmatic crow
you know, but
people.
it said specifically they're not talking about
Different
that.
journey. Monument Valley 3.
Oh,
setting
and
sail
Monument
on
Valley
Nintendo
3.
Switch
1,
this
2, and
summer.
3. All in the same year. Well, 1 and 2 I think are probably already made. They're just coming to the Switch too. For the Switch. What is this? Give me a Mario Golf.
A brand new entry in the
Everybody's
Everybody's
a golf
series
hot
is
shots.
driving onto Nintendo
Oh.
Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
All right. Who's playing this? Leave comments. Everybody's playing
Perform
this.
backspins, side spins, and other special shots.
Wow.
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer.
Why
In
do
wacky
golf, like video game
your
golf games,
shots
work
to get
so
pulled
good?
into holes, or
Like in bowling.
obstacles
Well,
might
that was
fall.
because we.
It's
but-
golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play.
Huh.
So just relax.
This looks pretty fun.
And get ready to
the
tee
grass. The
Everybody's
sprinkling the
golf
grass to
hot
see the
shots
wind
lands on
direction.
Nintendo Switch
That's so
this
funny.
year.
Available 2025. That's gonna be a Switch 2 launch title. If they say late 2025, it's a Switch 2 launch title. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna guess that right
Some
now.
of Marvel's greatest
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
So Marvel Cosmic
where
Invasion.
you'll
That looks
battle as
neat.
a tag team.
Not
of
my.
different
I'm not a.
superheroes.
I'm not a big fighting brawling.
Next,
you
is
know,
our last
person.
game announcement.
Last game
Please
announcement.
take a look.
It's got to be good. Give us a new Mario. Give us a new. Oh my God. Is it a new Super Mario? No, it's not. Maybe? No.
I'm a buckle. Tornado saw Hanji Clausen yesterday.
Animal Crossing? No. It's obviously not Animal Crossing. It's a Miiverse thing. It's a new Miitopia. Or a okay. Well, I mean 2026. Okay. That's cool. It looked like a Miiverse thing. Like the Mii set. You know, remember on the Wii? A final announcement that's not
Hello,
a game.
I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's
What,
Nintendo
a new channel.
Directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
Nintendo Today.
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd,
I'm excited for that.
news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as
Daily news.
well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Huh.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Okay, so here, this is my thing with that, is it's actually really cool, and it's actually a really good idea, because right now we have so many different outlets online on social medias. You've got your YouTubes, your Instagrams, your X's, you've got Facebook, you have like all these different avenues, right? So having a dedicated app for like news sources and stuff like that is actually, I mean, it's not a bad idea. If we could get one for PlayStation and Xbox, and then you'd have, boom, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo right there, and you can actually see like their official stuff, you know, and they post everything to that. That's actually kind of cool, because it kind of, you know, gets rid of everything else. But at the same time, like, we also already have all these platforms to go through to like check this information out, and like, you know, if you follow on these platforms, you can post it. But that's actually really neat. I don't know, leave a comment. Of course I'm gonna download it. Like, I do video games for a living, like obviously I'm gonna have to download it. And it probably, honestly, because sometimes, I'm not saying words right now. Like, we need to make a sentence here because obviously sometimes when it comes to like these announcements, sometimes you don't know where to go. I have seen some places where they exclusively stream on this, they exclusively stream here, they exclusively stream on their own website. For example, one of the things that I've kind of been into lately is like Hot Wheels and stuff like that. Well, Mattel Creations, they only like live streamed on their Mattel website, which is really weird. I don't know why they wouldn't live stream like, you know, YouTube and stuff like that, but so finding these news and outlets and stuff like that, it's really cool. But it also goes the same thing as like, if everybody starts making their own app to do this, you're going to be in the exact same boat that we are now. So interesting. I think that's going to be it though. Let me see.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
All right, so that's it. That is everything for the Nintendo Direct. So okay, except for the main games, like obviously not Metroid, not Pokemon, what were your favorite games out of this? What are you looking forward to the most? And what do you guys think's going on here? So I actually, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, that Pac-Man, that Pac-Man game actually looked kind of cool. I know, and I was like, oh, look at another 2D side scroller. Like, but it actually looked kind of neat. That one looked pretty fun. The Patapon, like, I'm gonna check that out. I don't know how much I would actually like that now, because like I said, I played that one on the PSP. That was years ago, and I don't know. Another game that I'd really like to see would be Toko. It's the rolling one where you like you rolled them. Loco Rolo, Toko, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but that game would be cool. Other games, the app's gonna be cool too. So, but I'm not even gonna. Whatever. It's just an information place, so it's not like a game. The virtual game thing I think was pretty cool. It's gonna be handy for me with family members specifically because, like I said, we have a few of them. We have Switches everywhere. And then let's see. I'm trying to remember. There was a lot of games, a lot of smaller games that were showed off. It's going to be interesting to see some of those bigger titles go to the Switch, like High on Life. That's going to be interesting. I still think that's a very interesting choice to go to the Switch, but, you know, it is what it is. And then what else did we have? I don't know. Leave comments. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I'm excited for Pokemon. I'm excited for Metroid Prime 4. Those are going to be really fun games. I'm definitely excited for those. So, yeah, thanks again for coming out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And, also, you know, I'm just going to mention it here real quick because I think I'm going to end up making a dedicated video, but my upload schedule has been absolutely wild lately. So my internet is still bad. My internet's still terrible. That's why I haven't been live streaming. And I have been working, trying to get it fixed. I've contacted the Better Business Bureau. I'm working through them now because like it's been like a month and they haven't fixed it yet. They tried to fix it, but they're like, yeah, there's nothing we can do. But they're just like, obviously problems. So I'm going through them, still working on trying to get it fixed. I've tried other internet things as well, but the problem is like my connection speed, my upload speed is my problem, and it's everything. So that's kind of what's going on with that. Hopefully we'll be live streaming here again shortly, and hopefully I can get back to I'm trying to get my video scheduled like ahead of time, but it takes hours. So in perspective, like one of my YouTube videos, you know, when I uploaded it, I used to have fast internet. It would take about 30 seconds to upload a video to YouTube. So it made my workflow a lot different, right? I could record a game, I could edit it, and we could upload it right then and there, and I could get it done, you know, in time for it to come out. Right now, it's taking anywhere from 3 to 6 hours to upload a video on YouTube, which is putting a huge damper on what I can do and how much content like I can actually make. So I'm having to shift my schedule around, trying to get videos done ahead of time so we can upload them during the night while we're sleeping. So hopefully by the morning I wake up and they're done. So that's why my morning videos have been pushed to about 9 o'clock is because trying to get them done. And then my afternoon videos, I had a video come out at the time recording this yesterday at like 10 o'clock at night because I was waiting on it to upload. So but yeah, basically just working ahead, trying to get ahead and trying to get all that stuff going. So, but yeah, thanks again for coming out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.